Hey everyone, welcome back to Art with Tia. Today we are going to be using, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Arrtx markers? Arrtx markers? Wait, one second, let me check. Okay, yeah, so they're pronounced Arrtx markers. I'm also going to be using the Prismacolor color pencils to just catch those little details. I'm going to be making a full spread using these Arrtx markers in my sketchbook, and I had already tried out these markers off camera, honestly, like weeks ago. I have like these little doodles that I did, and I really love how they came out. So I'm just going to dedicate this entire spread to my first time or my first studies like using these markers. So I'm just going to cut everything out and paste it in the sketchbook, and I think it'll be cute. So I have been on this little journey of using different markers, and I saw a video about these markers on TikTok. I wanted paint markers that had much more coverage, that if I messed up, I could easily cover it up and it wouldn't bleed like crazy, and it wouldn't scuff up the paper like the Posca markers did, that it would operate like you expect acrylic paint to. Acrylic paint markers, because they're acrylic paint markers. So once I, saw someone tried these out, I decided to test them out for myself, and so far, so good. I think these are my favorites. I was obviously working with Posca, Tombow, and then these Arrtx markers. So far, Arrtx is all the way at the top for me. Yeah. So as I was looking on Pinterest, I just kind of gravitated towards draw a person, draw a figure with an interesting outfit on that had pops of color, or if not, I would probably add the pop of color regardless, but just with interesting patterns, interesting outfits, interesting posing too. I think I added the scarf, this green scarf. It wasn't in the original reference, but I added this green scarf because I thought it would look cute with the socks, with the green socks. It's fun to draw the lines of clothing with these markers. For this skirt, I had to redo it a couple times. Started out with this really nice sky blue, and then I didn't like the way it looked out, so I redid it by using this denim color. I had to zoom out of the reference and squint my eyes to actually make out the shapes. And once I did that, I think the skirt came together in terms of color, but I think it really came together once I added the ink at the end. Added the ink over the folds and, around the silhouette, and I think that just made the drawing just look 10 times better. I'm really loving the colors from the reference on this drawing. The orange puffer jacket is just so cute to me. And then I started working on the skirt. It was this whole plaid ordeal. I kind of like how it looked in the original image, but once I started getting the colors together, I really didn't like it at all. So I just redid the skirt. I just covered it up with gray. I think that was a good neutral. So I didn't want to go too bright and colorful. I kind of wanted to go something more muted. And I think the puffer jacket really started to stand out a little bit more once I added that magenta color. I don't know if that's magenta, it's a darker magenta tone. I think it just really started to come together. So I was satisfied with the puffer jacket, but then I hated the skirt. Hated the skirt with the jacket. Out of nowhere, I just thought, let me just do flowers on the skirt. And so I just did a bunch of daisies on the skirt, and I think it turned out really good, especially the shadows, the color I used for the shadows and the different colors I used for the flowers inside the shadows. The thing about these paint markers is that they kind of just provide you the opportunity to just go over it again and again and again until you really figure out what you want to do or what you want the end result to look like. I kind of want this whole spread to just look like a scrapbooky, like a collage, like a conglomerate of just cutesy art, very colorful, very bright, but random. You know what I mean? I just want to fill the entire page and just draw what I feel like. When I first got these markers, I had an itch to like draw frogs for some reason. I don't know. I just really wanted to draw frogs. I don't think I've ever drawn a frog. I probably have, but I could probably count on one hand how many times I've ever drawn a frog. So yeah, I decided to draw cute little froggos, and I drew like a little birthday frog. And then later on, you're gonna see me draw like a fairy frog. And I think they're just the cutest things ever. Like, I low-key want to turn them into stickers. That's how cute they are. Yes, I was very proud of my little froggies. I think I had a lot of fun discovering what colors could be used for this face. The rosy, I don't even know if I would go rosy. I think the purplish cheeks that, obviously accommodate her, the dark skin tone. I just love the cheeks, the color of the cheeks. Like, I really thought that was a really good color combination. This is where most of my use of the color pencils were just sculpting like the details in the face, because with the markers, you only have so many colors, and that was the darkest brown I had already used out of the marker pack, and I really wanted to, carve out the smile lines and all that stuff. So these color pencils are also very much it as well. They're very smooth. I don't know, they just get the job done. anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video was relaxing and that you had a good time and that you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed creating it. I actually had a lot of fun creating this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt like I was just able to like not draw something to put out, but I really was like exploring like what colors work best, fixing and correcting my mistakes. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I feel like, okay, well, I'll just leave it this way. But I think I was working really hard on it, and I really loved the way that this turned out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hope to see you guys next time.